Don't Sports Talk worldwide with some news from the MLB. So y'all check this out. Now that's the Major League Baseball, baby. Now it's a virus out there that you need to catch, and it's called Shohei Ohtani Mania. Let's just shorten it up very quick. Ohtani Mania. Catch this virus. This is a good one. All right. Shohei Ohtani is a Japanese player. Came over to the States playing for the Los Angeles Angels. Now, it's happened before. One of my favorite players, my top three players, Suzuki, is also a right fielder with an arm you just wouldn't know. Leadoff batter, probably one of the best leadoff batters you ever want to see because he's going to get on base in his prime. And even the old Suzuki is awesome. Ichiro, baby. Y'all know who I'm talking about, Seattle Mariners. Listen, one of my favorite players. But Ohtani, this guy's an anomaly. We're talking about a guy who could pitch on a high level and hit on a high level. Then when you hear this, you think, well, okay, he's pretty good. Shoot, Clayton Kershaw can hit. It's a few pitchers that can hit. Baumgartner, awesome pitchers, can hit, every now and then, in the National League over there. But this Ohtani, check him out. Now, we're talking about a guy who's throwing 100 miles an hour fastball. I hadn't seen him pitch yet. Right? And I thought, he's going to be pretty decent. 100-mile-an-hour fastball, split finger that drops on you, just drops on you, right? Then they throw a curve that'll go all the way down to 73 miles an hour. He's a pretty darn good pitcher. He pitched seven scoreless innings the other night. Now, when it comes to hitting, he's had 3 home runs already. He don't get as many at-bats because, he has to take off the day before he pitches. I'm telling anybody who likes sport, period, even if you don't like baseball, which is hard to watch. I'm American who played it on a pretty high level myself. I'm a switch hitter, was a pitcher, switch hitter myself. Now, don't get it twisted. Was recruited by the Kansas City Royals. Now, the thing is, I didn't play in major leagues, but even a person in the baseball as much as I am, it's still a hard watch. The game better be very, very important. Ohtani is good for the Major League Baseball for fans that are not really into it. Because you can just tell a fan, look, this guy can hit and pitch on a high level. Check him out. And if you do, up until now, you've seen something phenomenal. Phenomenal. It's incredible. It's incredible what he's doing up until now. I encourage people to watch it because it's not going to go this long on this level, what he's doing right now. I mean, people will adjust. This is the major leagues we're talking about. So I don't see it going this far. I can't imagine this guy maybe hitting, a good 270, 275. That would be pretty good, and then win maybe 15 games. That would be pretty awesome to see someone do that. Now, I'm pretty sure his goals are a little bit more loftier. I'm pretty sure one day he wants to win 20 games, and one day he wants to hit 300. I'm pretty sure he does, and that's not outlandish for this guy when you look at him so far. There's a few things that I don't like. He hits left-handed, and he pitches right-handed, which means when he hits left-handed, that right arm is out there. He covers his elbow and everything, but 90-mile-an-hour fastball hitting anywhere on that arm, you ain't pitching the next rotation, and probably the next 3 or 4 rotations. But if anything like that, we barring injury, this is a good watch. And you know how we do it here at Sports Talk, bruh. We watch everything, right? We watch everything. And, you're looking over the landscape of sports, you're hard-pressed to find something as awesome as this, right? There's a few things now. If we go to tennis, Serena Williams was winning her 23rd Grand Slam last year. That was huge, monumental, awesome to see. Because 23 Grand Slams, let's make sure everybody knows, it's only 4 a year. Do the math. That's total domination, especially when you're talking Serena. She wasn't playing every year. Hurt, took some time off, doing other things. That was awesome. I'm talking about, show-stopping awesome. Same thing with Roger Federer winning his 20th Grand Slam. 36 years old, winning his 20th Grand Slam in Australia. Awesome. Off the charts. There's nothing, you can say about that. Matter of fact, 20 Grand Slams, if it wasn't for Rafael Nadal, the next one would have 14, which would be Pete Sampras. But Rafael Nadal, just when it gets on clay, there's nothing else you got to say, right? Because Rafael got 16 Grand Slams, and he's about to get 17 when they go to the French Open here in May. It is what it is. Ain't nobody beating Rafael Nadal on no clay. It is what you saw. The what is it called? Davis Cup. They took care of Germany because you're just not beating Nadal. Nadal made Zverev look like he was an amateur. It's ridiculous when you get on clay. So that's the clay man. But other than that, Roger Federer winning his 20th Grand Slam was also awesome. We're talking about the landscape of sports here. You can go over to ski jumping. I forget my man's name, Polish guy. He wins the Four Hills tournament, right? That means we jumped on four important things like the little Grand Slam. Four Hills, all right? And he won every one of those. It goes over about 4 weekends or 5 weekends, I'm not sure. But he won the whole tournament, won all of them. That doesn't happen much. I think Sven Hannawald was the only guy to have done that. So in that realm, the Polish guy, my bad for not knowing his name, but I did register that. That's awesome to do. Because if it's things that are awesome is stuff that don't happen. That's probably the prerequisite for it to be awesome, right? Awesome stuff for these guys. Now, another thing, and probably for me, really impressive, I watch a lot of NBA. I know they don't talk about it much, but Russell Westbrook last year averaging a triple-double was ridiculous, right? We act like because he does it all the time, we act like it's not, but it's ridiculous. And here's another thing. Leading the league in scoring and averaging a triple-double. It wasn't no 11, 10, and 10 or 12, 10, and 10. 30, 10, and 10 for a guy 6'3" in the NBA is probably the most ridiculous thing I've seen in a long time because I watch a lot of NBA. That's just ridiculous. I know a lot of people try to say everybody else is better than Russell Westbrook. Give you an example. He's about 30 triple-doubles in front of LeBron James, one of the most versatile players the NBA has ever seen. He's 30 triple-doubles in front of him with 5 less seasons. That's what I'm talking about there, right? And LeBron James averaged a triple-double for 6 weeks, and it was all over the news. We got a dude who averages the whole season and is averaging 9.9 rebounds right now. That means he's averaging 25 or 26 points, 10 assists, and 9.9, which is really one again because we can't round it up. He's got to get 10 to make it happen, which means he's pretty much 2 years in a row with 2 different teams averaging triple-double. We ain't ignoring that. Okay, that's awesome. Right? So those are the things over the landscapes of sports that have kind of just stuck out. I'm probably missing something, but stuck out, as awesome things. Shohei Ohtani is in this realm. We're not going to act like we see a guy pitching on this level that is hitting on this level. We're talking about I'm the designated hitter because I can hit that good, not because this is a show over here. I am really hitting that good. Check out his average. We don't want to really check out averages this early in the season, but he is doing incredibly well. I encourage everybody, infect yourself with the Ohtani virus. Watch what's going on. There are not people in Major League Baseball who are pitching on this level and hitting on this level. There aren't any. If I'm missing some, I just mentioned Kershaw and Baumgartner. I don't really know other ones that are hitting on this level that would be a designated hitter if they were in the American League. I don't know who that would be. If you know some, holler at me. But right now, Ohtani virus is what you need to be getting infected with. Shohei Ohtani is the man right now. Check it out. Dome Sports Talk, worldwide. And I'm about to get y'all.